They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Curry with it. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And here's Maxey outside. Drains the three-pointer.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Inside. And Embiid with the block.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponent.
And what a shot right there by Johnson, wasting no time in letting that one go.
Now here's Bird. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. Pass to Johnson. 4 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's Dosunmu. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Curry's shot is good.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
O'Neal outside. Trying to find Maxey and gets it to him. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here's Maxey outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Shaq. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Chambers. From the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, his touch was there that time. What a silky shot.
Shaq with the screen. Here's Maxey. To the inside. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Bird outside. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
26 seconds left in the first. A kick out to O'Neal. O'Neal with the steal. Bird outside. Takes it inside.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter.
Face orange raised eyebrow.
By 4. We've got more. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Stolen by Bird. Pass to Edwards. Edwards downhill. Porzingis with the rebound.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
A smart pass by AD, kicking it out, leading to the three.
O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
Brooklyn with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Nice shot by Porzingis. Virginia Beach trails by 7. O'Neal showing no mercy.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. In the corner, it's James. Paul for 3. And Shaq pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Shaq with the slam.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Porzingis can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Curry on the wing. And taken away by Paul. The 3 from Porzingis. And Shaq pulls it down. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. It's a 3-point game. Bird left side. Oh, Bird flies in.
Oh, he's not going to miss that.
1:07 left here in the second. Puts up a 3. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
In the corner, it's Bird.
Well, look, any loss of focus can lead to mistakes. Guys in this league are just too good.
And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Stolen by O'Neal. Pass to Bird. Here's Curry with the 3. They grab their own miss. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
A steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Got a piece of it. James looking around. Outside for Davis. The 3. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside Curry. O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
And the shot goes in.
And when the ball is in his hands, you just feel like it's going in.
Here's O'Neal. And Edwards launches it from deep. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Edwards got the lead up to 4 now for Virginia Beach. Outside, James. LeBron James hammers it home.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Bird outside. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Ball outside. Pass to LeBron. Clock at 6. LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. A little extra on that one.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Back to Porzingis. Here's James. And Shaq pulls it down. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. The lead is 2. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
From deep. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Curry always finds a way, this time inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And finished off by Paul.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Curry on the wing. 6 points for him. A three-pointer off the mark. Virginia Beach leading by 8. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Edwards. Misses from short range.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
In that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
In the corner, it's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. It's been all about Stephen Curry for Virginia Beach. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Brooklyn trails by 8. And here's Maxey outside. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Screen by O'Neal. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn with the rebound. Three-pointer by Embiid. Curry with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to O'Neal. Here comes Shaq. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket. And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Maxey attacking. Now O'Neal. The response, slamming it home.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Outside, Maxey. O'Neal there for the rebound. Virginia Beach leading by 5. .157 left in the 4th quarter of this one. That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
And he jams it in.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Curry outside. Here comes Curry. That one goes. Count it.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Shaquille O'Neal. It's good.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
And it misses.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Bird outside. O'Neal drives in. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
Outside, O'Neal. Beyond the arc. Does not go. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. They've led by as much as 10.
Well, plenty of power behind that play. He didn't give the defense any chance to stop it.
It's off target. Drives to the hoop. O'Neal. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. So Virginia Beach picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to...
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Inside. And finished off by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Here's Williamson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Bird. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And his offensive game tonight is on point.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Athens. 4-point game. Driving to the basket.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Williamson from long range.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Virginia Beach shooting their first free throw this game.
Now, I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Count it.
And we often talk about how powerful Williamson is. There, he shows a little finesse. You got to like that combination.
Pass to Reese. Connects from three-point range.
Catch and shoot looks are generally high percentage, especially when she's shooting. Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Now here's Crawford. Williamson, the screen. Stolen. To the middle. Here's O'Neal.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Pass to Ginobili. 6 to shoot. Plays it up off the glass.
And the touch from Ginobili. So clever and confident on the interior.
Screen by O'Neal. Curry with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 6.
Fantastic read by the ball handler, making the right decision in the pick and roll.
Now here's Williamson. Rebounded by Chambers. Here's Edwards. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays? Shaq on attack.
Williamson, the screen. Reese, no good. Edwards looking it over. Here's Curry with the 3. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Virginia Beach leads by 12. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how Virginia Beach is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Pass to Chambers. Right side, Edwards. Takes the three. Nice D from Barrett. Athens trails by 12. Jones with it. Guarded now by Larry Bird. Jones, no luck. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Outside, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Virginia Beach leading by 14. On the wing, Bird. Over Jones. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hi, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the fray. In this game, we'll see the Knicks against Virginia Beach. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. To the inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now here's Curry. Down low. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And the jam by Stephen Curry.
And this is where Steph thrives. The more room he has to run and operate, the more dangerous he becomes.
And the rejection by Giannis. On defense, New York. And it's Bird with the jam.
Look, he wasn't going to miss that opportunity. He saw the open man and took advantage.
Wembanyama outside. Wallace outside. Driving inside. And the slam by Wallace.
Come on, Ben Wallace. Ridiculous.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Chambers. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Right side Curry. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. On the wing, Granger. At the elbow, it's Jordan. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Granger. And the Knicks miss again. And so Bird will bring it up for Virginia Beach. Trailing by 2.
Perfect feed. You make it easy on your teammates if you get it to them on time.
Now here's Curry. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. Shoots over Curry. That's blocked by Bird. And New York making a change here. 40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Outside Curry. In the corner, it's Bird. 4 on the shot clock. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. Curry's shot is off. Harden outside. The kick out to O'Neal. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
At the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Virginia Beach is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots. You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
It's Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there. Shaq with the screen. Here's Harden. O'Neal with the steal. To the middle. Here's Chambers. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
Here's George with the drive. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Here's Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Shaq. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league. And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focused.
That was unbelievable. Michael Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Curry on the wing. And the rejection by Harden. Jordan driving in. That one goes in.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Here's Curry. Oh, look at that.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Curry. And the rejection by Harden.
Wow, nice block there from Harden. I'd love to see more of this from him.
Well, the best dunks are quick, emphatic, and leave the defense knowing it was on them.
Here's Wallace. And the slam by Wallace.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. Right side Curry. Again, Curry missing. To the paint. Wallace outside. Nifty move. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And Wallace goes tumbling down the lane.
Here's Shaq. .46 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Here's Giannis. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
I like the assertiveness down inside. You have to be able to take advantage of those opportunities.
Here's Wembanyama. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Wembanyama's got the lead back up to 3 now for New York.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New York ahead, up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Back to Curry. Inside. Wembanyama jackhammers it in.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Really left alone that time. Curry's got the game tied up here for Virginia Beach.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Granger misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Curry on the fly. And Curry throws it down hard.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Curry. Here he goes. Goes back up. Basket good. Curry's got his second bucket.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Wallace. They get it back. Antetokounmpo looking it over. The shake. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
New York with the ball. The lead is 2. Out to Wallace. Pass to Curry. And Wembanyama outside. And the rejection by Bird. And here's Edwards from the arc. Granger outside. Outside Curry. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. 1:19 left in the third quarter. George looking around. Here's Yao. And finished off by Yao.
With the ability to make plays from the wing, Paul George is a complete offensive player.
He takes it in.
Oh, man. He got a step, and it was over.
New York leading by 5. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And they'll get another chance. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Curry. Out to Bird. George with the steal.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Screen by O'Neal. Bobbed up there for O'Neal. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Knicks shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Paul for 3. And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Virginia Beach trails by 12. The 3. Paul can't get that one to fall. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to George. Virginia Beach pulls it in. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Down low. Kicks it out to Granger. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Granger's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Paul fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is Barrett. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Shoots the 3. The 3 goes down.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Here's Wembanyama slicing to the basket. Curry deciding where to go. Whoa!
Gracious. On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's Green. And stolen by Wallace. Now Curry. Outside, Wembanyama. Curry outside. Now Wembanyama. Shoots it up. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And there's the 3.
Oh, nice shot by Paul. Looked good when it left his hand.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Curry. Here comes Curry. Oh, off the glass.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Green. Oh, the slam dunk.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Curry outside. Just 5 to shoot. Another chance here. And he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Williamson. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Oh, a three-pointer. Good.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
George. Here's O'Neal. And Adebayo sends it back.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponents.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Shaquille O'Neal. Can't connect from long distance. George. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Beasley right side. From deep, knocks down the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Rose. Pass to Reese. Driving inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The size, the overlooked quickness. Angel Reese is tough to guard when she's attacking.
Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, that's a great job of creating off the bounce and finishing with intent.
Here's Reese. Curry on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And he slams it down right on top of Michael Beasley.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
Beasley outside. Lets it go from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, he's so potent offensively.
Oh, how about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
That's something you're more likely to see in a pickup game. There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Here's Curry, and Curry throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
You know, we talk about it all the time.
Look out! Oh, look out! Goodness, that is an outstanding finish.
Oh, my.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
20 feet out. And another basket for Miami.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Nice shot by Wallace.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
For the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Rise and fire. You gotta love his aggressiveness off the catch.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off. Well, I think she added a little extra to that one, making a statement.
Beasley outside. Wembanyama, a screen. Thompson misses. Virginia Beach trails by 6. Pass to Reese. Beasley with the steal. To the paint. And it's Thompson with the jam.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
To the middle. Just 3 on the clock. And Adebayo throws it down.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
And the slam by Wallace.
Come on, Ben Wallace. Ridiculous.
Outside Curry. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go with that leaping ability. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Wembanyama. Scoreless thus far. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Thompson inside the line. Jordan sails in for the slam.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williamson. Miami grabs the miss. And they're moving it up. Here's Wallace. Buries it from three-point range. Wallace has got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it's just amazing the hang time
Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
Here's Adebayo. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Cans it from downtown.
Well, how about the ball movement there? Creates the opportunity. Nice decision there to send it out. And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here's Jordan outside. And it's Curry with the rebound. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that. But as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
That one drops for him. Rose has got 12 points in the game.
And this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Sinks the triple.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. There's the steal. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Thompson. Thompson running the floor.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Rose. That's tipped. Good if it goes. That'll do it for the first half. Miami leads by 15. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Virginia Beach trails by 15. Here's Shaq. Shaq bullies his way inside.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Wallace. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wallace has got 20.
Teams love to work the ball to the guy in the corner.
Miami leading by 14. Taken away. Here's Beckers. Makes it off the glass.
And with that quick first step, Beckers can blow by most defenders.
Pass to Jordan. Back to Wallace. Here's the three. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Free throw good, Stewart.
One of the game's best players.
Timeout.
Stewart is the type of player you build your franchise around. We know about her scoring, but she's also normally on the all-defensive team.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Virginia Beach trails by 11. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Here's Chambers. He has yet to score.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Brunson throws it down.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
Curry is inside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Bucket! Davis for three.
Yeah, well, the defense has to try to limit those corner threes, or this is what will happen.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Screen by O'Neal. Inside. Deflected by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's Brunson.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Drops in the tray.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Curry. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Now here's Wade. Hasn't made one yet.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Shut up.
Throws up.
Idiot.
And Brunson throws it down.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
That's all you got to say. Why you losing? You ain't got nothing else to say?
That's the arc. The three-pointer is right on target.
All right, then.
Now Alexander Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Chambers. Back to Brunson. Curry with the steal. And so it's Miami with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far.
Use a whole shut up. Slap shit
out.
up.
The action here. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Jordan. Thompson outside. Lets the three fly. Virginia Beach pulls it in. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. And Stewart gets it to go.
Right there in transition. She got where she wanted and made it count.
Beasley with a clean look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares
Shut
about
up.
is that the team
whole ass boy.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of string, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And Brunson throws it down.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Well, he's just attacking with relentless enthusiasm. I don't see how you slow him down now.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love
Score.
to see a guy dishing it
Goofy
like
ass boy. It's my ball. Get back on defense.
Out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Get back on defense. Whole ass.
Virginia Beach trails by 16. Brunson scanning the floor. Brunson barreling into the rim.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
It's tipped.
Boy, that's how you make life tough on your opponent, with the energy she just showed on defense.
And it's sent back by Waltz.
He
And
just
so
got
it
blocked too.
looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Chambers. Here's Wade.
Bro, you talk so funny. Like you talk so. It's like
Thompson for three. And it goes for the fifth
funny to
time
me.
and 10 shots for him this game.
because if the world can hear you, you would not have a chance. If the world can hear you, you wouldn't have a chance.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care
CG1464,
of the ball, no needless
bruh.
fouls,
I do
and
this
no
shit, bruh. I do this shit, bruh.
Always depend on him or what to lead you.
Just
to
know
the
I
right
do this
place
shit,
with
bro.
that pass. Money.
Use a hole, bro.
Jordan, no
Don't
good
miss
on the
with
free
Jordan. Shut up. Stop talking to me. Make your free throws. Talking to me. Talking to me. Shut up, man. Talking to me.
Different level.
Shut up,
He is
man.
competing every second.
Shut up, man.
He is on the floor and always looking for any.
Where's your how much points your Wemby got? Can't talk to me.
O'Neal
Your
with
Wemby
it.
struggling right
Picked up
now.
by Thompson.
Man, shut up.
Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
Shut up, bro.
Well, that was
Shut
a
up,
key
hoe-ass
pass
boy.
from her. You always want to get your teammates involved. You shoot it better off a good pass.
Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by Chambers.
You're having a rough night, man.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Well, that last play pretty much.
Man, what's that?
sums up
Dark
the
matter,
record in
Wemby?
this one.
You cannot talk
Not
to me,
good.
bro. And you came talking when you up. You got one win. Shut up, hoe ass boy. Yeah, whatever,
By
bro.
Brunson.
So stop
And they're
talking to
on the
me.
break.
You just started playing the game. Stop talking to me, bum ass boy.
Out to Wade.
Shut up.
Tries again.
Shut up.
Good. And the
Bitch.
assist goes to O'Neal.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And so here is Miami.
My ball.
And here we go. Fast break.
Don't
Wade's
jump.
got it. Pass to Chambers.
Don't jump. I'm gonna score when I want, bro. I'm gonna score when I want, bro. You're only up by 14 and you sweating. Shut up. Can't talk to me.
Here's Wallace. Off target on the 15-foot.
Yeah. How you know that?
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear
Yeah, man. Good
advantage
game,
down the
man.
stretch.
Good game,
I
bro.
mean, I love the way they executed on both ends
Good game, bro.
of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game.
Man, I'm
And
scared of
whenever
your
there was a
picture.
misstep,
I ain't
they
scared of
just
you. I'm
didn't
scared of your
allow it
picture.
to fester, and that's why they're going to walk
Yeah,
away.
I'm scared of your
with the win.
picture.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching.